Hello everyone, Gta5 here. I'm just going to find Digital Car Addict on YouTube. I just posted a video on because of free items in that. A new podium car and everything. So yeah. Skip. Gta5 mode.
Event week, as well as the discounts and some of the new content as well. And firstly, I want to apologize for the delay in uploading this video, as last night I was attempting to put it together after all the DLC content, but I was just too tired to push through after all the new content. I was just like falling asleep. So anyways, it's a new day. Let's get into it. This event week is for December 13th through December 21st, 2022. So in terms of new content for this update, we obviously have the new first dose missions. There's 6 of them. The new free shop warehouse, which is unlocked after completing the first one. The Brigade 6x6 and Mancha Scout, which currently can only be acquired after completing all 6 of those first dose missions. Also, there's new free mode work missions, kind of similar to the paintball missions from Franklin. They're called Fooligan missions, which can be started by contacting Dax. Plus 2 cars from Legendary Motorsport website, 3 on the Summer San Andreas website, plus a bunch of new clothing items as well. I'll be making a full video talking about the features, changes, quality of life changes, all that good stuff in a separate video. But in terms of all the major new content for this update, that's pretty much most of it. Now there's also a ton of tricky cars and content coming, which I've made a video thoroughly covering, which is linked here above. But anyways, the current prize ride for this week is the Windsor Drop. Now this car was on the casino about 2 weeks ago, so I'm not sure why they're repeating it again. But anyways, this car is primarily based on the Rolls-Royce Dawn and has a normal price of $900,000. To get this car for free, you have to place top 3 in a Street Series race for 3 days in a row. In terms of performance, it's in the Coupe class, and it's actually one of the slowest ones in that class, but it does have one of the highest top speeds in that class, so definitely something to consider there. It's more of a Grand Tour, traditional Rolls-Royce fashion. In terms of the test ride vehicles for this week, we have the Dominator ASB, Growler, and the Sterling GT as well. And for next-gen console users, we have the new Entity MT as the HSW test ride vehicle for this week. So if you want to give it a try on the test track, you can. However, Rockstar is pretty clever here because the test track is pretty much perfectly flat for the most part, and the Entity MT does have the slow handling flags copied over from the Entity XXR, which makes it go slower over bumps, so you won't really notice that when you're driving it in that test track. Rockstar's pretty sneaky there with what you're doing.
You some ungroomed sheepdog with hair over your eyes?
So you can see how it actually performs. It's not very good. This is one of the...
Let's pause it. I'll find my mechanic.
What you need, boss? Some wheels?
I'm gonna get my chameleon out.
I'll get back to it then.
Garage, kind of forget about this. They're pretty, even with the HSW, but still not all that great. Now, in terms of the casino podium vehicles, we have the new Journey 2, which I think is absolutely hilarious, seeing this in the casino car. Now, I did make a customization video on this vehicle. If you guys haven't seen it yet, but
Hey, how come you never got back to me about
the only
that thing?
customization for this thing is liveries, internal performance mods, and wheels. That's pretty much it. No bumpers, no interior, no roof options, no spare tires, nothing. Liveries, wheels, and internal mods. Liveries, internal performance mods, and wheels. That's pretty much it. Now, in terms of the casino podium vehicles, we have the new Journey 2, which I think is absolutely hilarious, seeing this as a casino car. Now, I did make a customization video on this vehicle if you guys haven't seen it yet, but basically the only customization for this thing is liveries, internal performance mods, and wheels. That's pretty much it. No bumpers, no interior, no roof options, no spare tires, nothing. Liveries, wheels, and internal mods. That's it. It's kind of yeah, not so as exciting as we thought it would be when we first saw it kind of leaked. But anyways, this thing has a normal price of about 800,000, any trade price of about 600,000. I guess here's your chance to get it for free if you really want it, because honestly, I wouldn't pay for it again. In terms of the dealership cars for this week, for luxury autos, we have the Itali GTB and the brand new Entity MT as well. And for Simeons, we have the Krieger, the Everon, the brand new Journey 2, Surfer Custom, and 300R as well. And if you look closely, the 300R actually has pure white wheels, which are not normally obtainable. So if you want a car that's a bit more special, you can pick it up from here instead of the website. Now, in terms of property discounts, we don't have any this week, which honestly isn't really all that surprising considering the DLC just released. We do, however, have some vehicle discounts, so that's pretty nice. Let's get into those. Starting off with the Legendary Motorsport website, we have 30% off the Sterling GT. This car is in the Sports Classics class and has an incredible exhaust note with the little pops when you let off the throttle, great handling, updated customization from the previous DLC, and if you're on next gen, you can add the HSW upgrades to it, which makes it one of the fastest cars in the game, and of course the fastest car in the Sports Classics class for racing. Moving on to the Summer San Andreas website, we have 30% off the regular Kuruma, which is quite random. I think we would have all preferred the armored variant, but for those of you who want the regular Kuruma, here's your chance, even though it's kind of already cheap. But anyways, moving on to the Benny's website, we have 30% off the regular Itali GTB. This car is in the supercar class, not really all that quick. Customization is kind of average. Decent looking car, but not really anything all that exciting. And lastly, on the Elitist Travels website, we have the Vestra. Not really anything all that special about this one, if I'm being honest. In terms of the limited items, the new Annis 300R, the brand new one that was just added with this DLC, is actually only available to purchase until December 28th. After that, Rockstar will remove it from the website, and then I guess they're going to add it back in probably towards the end of the Drip Feed cycle. Also, because of the Community Heist Challenge, the brand new The Class A Tahoma Drip Feed car will be available to all players for free this weekend through December 18th. And then, of course, it will return to its normal price of $1.5 million on the 19th. In terms of double money, the 6 brand new first dose missions and the free mode work you can request by calling Dax have double money NRP this week. Now, the free mode work from Dax is pretty similar to the payphone hits from Franklin and pay out about 50,000. But with double money this week, they pay out 100,000, which is honestly pretty good money, especially since these only take between 5 to 10 minutes depending on how quick you are. Moving on to the Prime Game bonuses for Prime Game members only. So again, same as usual, we have the usual free $125,000 for logging in during the event week period. And lastly, we have, of course, the RC Magneto time trial La Fuente Blanca. This week's normal time trial is coast to coast. I highly recommend a car or bike with a high top speed for that one. This week's premium race is the Supercar Race Business Trip. I highly recommend the Emirates, Krieger, or the Vest 8 for that race. And if you're on next gen, I highly recommend using the HSW Weaponized Ignis or the HSW the Vest 8 for that race. And lastly, for next gen console users, the HSW time trial is Pacific Bluffs. As always, the HSW Hakuchu Drag will be the best one for these. In terms of my vehicle discount pick of the week, I'm going to have to go with the Sterling GT. It's just a really overall nice car to drive. It has updated customization from the last DLC, fantastic handling, a good exhaust note, and for this money, I think this is an absolute deal. Anyways, guys, I hope many of you are enjoying the DLC so far, and if you're not, let me know if you're...
Right, so there, all the discounts and all that.
That car rules!
The Diamond Casino and Resort presents a brand new car available to win today, simply with the spin of a wheel.
You know the one, that show we watched.
I don't know who you're talking about, kid.
Oh, it'll come to me.
If the action at the tables is too hot for your blood, cool down in the infinity pool, located on the roof deck.
What do you want? It's not my fucking bad, is it? You're the one who fucking walked. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Every fucking time. You know what? Screw you.